Alright, yo, what is going on, everybody, and welcome back, guys, to another video here on the #1 rated Minecraft server in the world, Swurv.oplegends.com. Guys, today we are here for episode number 5 of the series, and things are heating up because, one, everybody has just been loving the server this season. It has honestly been one of my favorites. So if you guys want to join the server at any point in time, all the IP for both Bedrock and Java are down below or popped up on screen. But we are making the push today for Rebirth 300 plus, as well as unlocking. I had kind of like an aneurysm there. A lot of good enchants because we're honing in on upgrading and unlocking all of our beacon enchants very, very soon. As well as checking out the brand new update and loot box today. Things are going to get crazy. But before we start, we're giving away 1,000 credits on today's video. Go ahead and comment down your Minecraft username down in the comments below and like and subscribe on today's video. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Let's get into mining. Alrighty, guys. So, like I said in the intro, we are close to unlocking almost every enchant in the game when it comes to beacons and orbs. Now, the gem enchants are like seriously end game changing enchants that I don't know how much we're going to get done today, but hopefully we can get pretty close to unlocking some of those because the gem enchants have seriously, they always make a big difference when it comes to generating orbs, beacons, and gems, as well as rebirthing, right? So that's what we want to try and do today. Now, we're starting off today with 4,500 credits, but don't forget that you guys can earn some credits too, simply just by playing the server. Inside of milestones, you get a lot of credits simply just by rebirthing, so, and a lot of good rewards. Another good way we can rebirth is doing the command /hunt. Right now we got a couple of easy ones just like playtime, so this shouldn't be too hard to just go ahead and grind out. And then we have to find a lot of relics, so we're going to be working on that as well. We also need to save up 10,000 crate keys today, and honestly we should be able to make it into Rebirth 300 just by the end of that quest line. But if we check /crates, we have 6,387, maybe a little bit more, maybe closer to 7,000, but I want to open them all up at the same time. So it's a good thing we have key finder and key merchant, because those enchants are going to give us a ton of keys that we can use to progress in the game and inside of the hunt. But for today, we're going to start off with some boosters. We have our booster cauldron right here. We've been saving up a decent amount of boosters. I think it's time we just go ahead and pop all of these because we're going to need them, and some of them are insanely good. So there we go. Hopefully we start making a ton of progress right now. But also, we've been saving up a ton of perk cubes, and I want to play the risky game, guys, of getting universal 5, because right now we have divine 4, or divine 5 actually. Now I really want universal because it gives more beacons. I want to be prestiging my beacon enchants today. Even though we have them maxed out, we can upgrade them even more simply by prestiging them. So if I click this and go to prestige, it's going to boost this enchant a lot, but it also costs more money. And as you guys can see, 900 million beacons, we only have 249 million. So we need to lock in, and actually let me go ahead and check and see how many we have. We have 22 in here. We have, oh, here's a couple stacks right there. That's pretty good. And there we go. We have 3 stacks, so 180 rolls we can use to get a new perk on our pickaxe. The boosters that you get from the perks are really, really good. And I've gotten all these perks simply just by rebirthing, so it's super easy to go ahead and collect them. Or you could go to the auction house, and players also sell them for credits. However, we are getting a ton of relics, so let's go ahead and start buffing up our relics. We have one to collect right here. We can also get some good stuff. But let's kick off today's video with a little bit of a brand new loot box opening. We're going to buy the 2,400 credit ones. That's going to give us 5 loot box in this bundle. So hopefully we can get some good stuff from this. Ooh, we got a super cookie, which lasts 24 hours, and we gain a bunch of good perks from. We also got a pet crystal, which we could actually sell to some top players to get some good stuff. We got the repowered mixtures. Oh yeah, already people are messaging me. I'm gonna message Item Flipped. I've sold one before to him for 300k, and he's gonna give me 1 E to the 15 orbs. Oh my gosh, wait, you know how many enchants we could get with this, bro? Oh my goodness, guys, wait, this is the most orbs I've ever had, so let's go ahead and confirm that. Now look at our orbs on our scoreboard right here, bro. Wait, now we can start going through a bunch of these enchants and just max prestige them. I mean, we have the orbs to do it. Let's just kind of go down the line here. Amplifier, we need to max this out. Gem finder, we're gonna need this a lot because gems are gonna be hard to get. Nuke is going to be super expensive. Oh, that would take all of our orbs. Okay, I'm gonna chill on that one. We'll come back to that. Hopefully we'll win another one of those. We'll go ahead and max upgrade this 50 trill, max upgrade snake 50 trill, bee storm. Oh my gosh, guys, this was huge. Getting that crystal just progressed us so much. Double striker 100 trill. Okay, we should probably save some orbs now for when we get ancestral wrath, but not too bad, bro. Our pickaxe is looking really, really good. Look how many 5-star enchants, which just means we've prestiged it 5 times, which is the max amount. But we also got these power mixtures, which give a lot of good boosts. So I'm actually quite happy about that. And we're up to 117 billion gems, which we'll be able to use when we unlock Gold Rush. But we got to get back to grinding here and essentially try to build up. Well, actually, we got more perk cubes, which is good for later. But, oh, wait, and tier. Wait, beacon. Yes, okay. We can also get more beacons with this. Sorry, I promise I'm going to get back to grinding. But when you go into our modifiers and take out this lesser modifier and put in this way better beacons modifier, bro. And there we go. So now we should be making hella beacons. Okay, I'm going to get to grinding, guys. We have our boosters procced and we're ready to start. So I'll touch back base with you guys when we unlock a brand new enchant. All right, guys, we are back and well, we got the pickaxe to level 600, which means we have unlocked Ancestral's Wrath, as well as Gem Rush, which should help us get more gems for either prestiging second hand, which is 172 billion gems, which is kind of ridiculous. It's insane. So hopefully this helps us out a ton. So let's start off with this first. We're going to go ahead and upgrade it max and then prestige it 1 time. And we started at like 3.5 billion beacons. Now we're at 2.4. Next up, Ancestral's Wrath, bro. This is going to be crazy. Okay, let's max upgrade this for 600 bill. And I think we can get a decent amount of prestige levels from this. Let's see. Yeah, we need 45 trillion more orbs, but that should help. Let's go into the description of this enchant really quick. Summons ancient miners who sweep layers. Okay, well, this is gonna be kind of cool to see. So it's essentially, do they sweep the entire layer, like random layers? Like what are we doing here? We got to kind of see for ourselves. My pickaxe is so big I can't even see what's on the actual lore, bro. That is insanity to me. But we also got a ton of these Easter eggs loaded up, ready to go. Let's go ahead and pop this common relic as well, because we're not getting enough relics, man. I wish we had more, but we're just not. But let's go ahead and do /hunt. A lot of these are find relics, bro. Oh my goodness. We got to Rebirth 283 though, which isn't too shabby. I want to try to make the push for 300, bro. We just got to find some relics. But we have some more beacons, so let's go into our beacon enchants. And I think it's about time we upgrade and prestige beacon frenzy 1 time. There we go. Prestige 1. Oh, and I just realized we unlocked void implosion at 650. This is essentially like a black hole. It sucks in a chunk of blocks around a point and converts them into orbs and gems instantly. Okay, I like the sound of that. That's actually really good. But it's sounding like we just need to kind of sort of keep grinding, unlocking more enchants and getting more beacons at this point. We're going to run into a situation though where we're going to need to max out all of our orb enchants, and they're starting to get really expensive. So we could actually dial back on the beacons and then go for the orbs just for a tad bit to try to make some more, because we are not making a lot of orbs. Yeah, we're making like 62 billion a minute, which is not a lot. However, we can continue to grind, and whenever we want to switch out our modifiers, we can do so because we have a lot of orb ones. We just got to make sure that we no longer need beacons, because once we take those modifiers out, they're gone forever. So we kind of got to think about this a little bit, and that's what I'm going to do while I grind really quick as we're getting to pickaxe level 650. That's the goal, that's the plan, and hopefully this new enchant, Ancestral Rift, makes a big difference in that. So I'll see you boys back here in a bit. All right, guys, we got to pickaxe 650. That was a little bit of a grind, dude. We're gonna need to figure out ways to increase how much pickaxe XP we are actually getting, because to be completely honest with you guys, it took a while. We have almost 8 billion beacons though, 110 trillion orbs, and 125 billion gems, sorry. So now that we have that, we have this new enchant called Void Implosion. This costs 325 million beacons to max upgrade, so we're going to prestige it once, and then I'm going to do something different. We're going to prestige it twice. It's going to be almost 3 billion beacons, but I think it is going to be worth. Now, I do also want to do the same to this enchant, Beacon Frenzy, in hopes of getting some more beacons and continuing to just get more and more beacons, because yeah, that's what we need, and that's what we're going to get. But we've been saving up a bunch of these Easter eggs, so I think it is about time that we open them up. Let's see what we can get. We're going to open up the tier 1s. We're not going to get anything too good. We only get anywhere between 1,000 to 2,000 beacons from these. But we have a chance to get the tier 2 Easter eggs, which inside of those, we get even more beacons and a chance to get the tier 3s. And in the tier 3s, we could get the tier 4s. And in the tier 5s, or in the tier 4s, we could get the tier 5s, which these give anywhere between 4 to like 12 million beacons. So they get better as they go up. So it's good to grind out these little ones. They're not a waste, trust me. They also give good things like boosters as well. So we're going to be getting a lot of boosters in our booster cauldron right here, starting at 16. Hopefully we can get a lot, but here we go. On to the tier 3s. Yeah, now we can start to see see they give 750,000 to 500,000 beacons. We're at almost 700 mil. Let's move on to the purples. And yeah, these one give anywhere between 1 to 2 million. We are starting to go up quite a bit, and we're getting some companion shards as well, so not too shabby. 28 though. Orange Easter eggs. Come on, bro. Oh my goodness. That's a lot. We're up to almost 900 million beacons once again. A lot of companion shards, some more boosters inside of here, which if we go ahead and take a look, 3x boosters and 9x beacon boosters. This is the only way to get 9x beacon boosters, so it's really, really good. And we get all those Easter eggs from our companion. If we go ahead and go over to upgrades mining assistant, we get them from the archaeologist enchant on our companions. So that is really nice. I did enjoy that, but we got to rebirth 295. And if we look at the hunt really quick, we need to open up a lot of crates. We can get 10 easy rebirths like that. Let's actually go ahead and check how many we have. We have 10,000 exactly. There we go. So we can get 10 rebirths just like that. There we go. 305. And then what we can do is save the rest of these other crates for when we have another hunt slash quest from that. So if we do hunt, we have to wait 5 minutes and hopefully we can get it, but we have to mine some more blocks, which is always great. And then still working on these new relics. We got some of them done, and then the playtime, that's pretty easy. These ones just got refreshed, but let's go ahead and check our relics and see if we have 2 incubated ready to go. We have 1, and we just need 2,000 more blocks, and then we can get 10 more rebirths. Not too bad. So that is the next kind of goal, is to keep rebirthing through the hunt and try our very best to keep climbing the leaderboards. But at level 700 on our pickaxe, we get battle charge, which build a charge while mining, then unleash a powerful blast that breaks blocks. That sounds pretty good. But look at our enchants, bro. Prestiging all of our enchants has really made a big difference, which is always good. But oh my gosh, the amount of blocks that we're getting is insane. But yeah, we're gonna continue to go kind of crazy. We just need to incubate this one relic, and then we will get rebirth 315. Really good stuff. I'll check back with you guys here in a bit. All right, guys, sometime later. Oh my gosh, we have mined so many blocks this video, but instead of just getting to level 700, we unlocked an enchant that I didn't realize at 725 on our pickaxe, so I decided to get both of them at the same time. Now those enchants are 2 beacon enchants. Battle charge, the one that we went over, and then singularity. I did not realize that this one was at 725. So with that being said, we have 2 enchants to max upgrade. Let's go ahead and max upgrade this one, prestige it once, and can we afford it to prestige it twice? I think so. Let's go ahead and prestige both of them twice. Singularity's up next. Hopefully they cost around the same. Yeah, they definitely do. Okay, bang. So 2 giant additions, and we're gonna get apparently high tier loot from this. It's an items based enchant. Now I'm actually really curious to see what kind of items we can get, whether it be more relics, some of these scrape weave scroll shards, I guess, which we can combine into XP boosters to put on our armor, which we should do. Let's go ahead and do slash armor. We need 350 of them, so let's go ahead and craft this, put this on our leggings. There we go. And that frees up some inventory, so that's really nice. But something that I've forgotten to do for quite a while, we've rebirthed so many times in the last couple of episodes that we've unlocked a lot of doors all the way up to the reinforced amethyst door. Now every time we unlock a door, we get credits and a bunch of different loots, but most importantly, we get boosters. These are permanent boosters, so we need to go ahead and kind of save up a bunch of money here. Let's actually see how much this actually costs. 2.5 e to the 16. Okay, let's just go ahead and buy this one and this one. Oh wait, we have to turn off auto rank up really quick. There we go. Now we can just let our backpack sell, and we should have enough very soon. Oh, I think we have enough. Okay, let's go ahead and get the reinforced iron door and the reinforced amethyst door. Look at that. 50 extra credits, some perk cubes, and some special dice. And yeah, we got a lot of good rewards, so we'll take that gladly. We should see a boost in orbs and beacons as well with those permanent multipliers. And there we go. A lot of good upgrades here. Now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is, as a final hurrah for today's video, we're going to do a 6-minute mine sesh and then multiply that by 10 and see how much money we're making per hour, so that we have a good understanding of what it's going to take to max prestige some of these enchants, just so that we know moving forward within the series. So let's go ahead and get to mining and then check back with you guys here in a bit, and I'll get all the numbers situated out. All All right, 6 minutes later, some pretty crazy results. Almost 3 billion orbs. I don't know, not orbs, that's sorry, 3 billion beacons. I think maybe like a couple trillion orbs. Nothing too crazy, but the beacons is what I'm most excited about because that alone is enough to prestige just a random enchant like Sub-Zero, right? Like we could prestige it once and almost twice. We may as well just do that because we have the orbs to do it. But guys, a lot of progress today, some big upgrades. We are making the most amount of money than we ever have, and it's just getting started here on Oplegends. So join the server right now if you're new, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. I love you all. Peace out and goodbye.